MVP, MVP, MVP. Continuing on with the 2016-2017 NBA season preview. We are now talking about the Kia most valuable player. Who will it be? Let's find out. What's going on, basketball fans? Welcome to NBA Talk. In this episode, we are continuing the NBA season preview, and we are talking about who is going to win the 2017 Kia Most Valuable Player Award. Now, as we saw last year, for the past couple of years, Stephen Curry has won those awards. And honestly, from a personal standpoint, I felt that he wasn't the best man, especially last year. I felt last year he was not the best man to be the MVP. However, what's done is done, and I gotta let that go now. So now I'm here to give my thoughts and my prediction of who's going to win the MVP award, and not just who's gonna win. I'm gonna give you guys who's gonna win and who's also going to be the runner-up, in my opinion. So, without any further ado, in my opinion, the winner of the 2017 Kia MVP award is going to go to none other than Russell Westbrook. And yes, he is actually right now currently the odds-on favorite as of right now, August 2016, to win the award. So it's going to be pretty insane if he wins it. So why? Why do I pick Westbrook to win it all? Well, first of all, Westbrook can do it. Like, we all know, Westbrook can literally destroy the league. We saw this back in 14-15 season. Westbrook completely dominated the league when Kevin Durant was injured. I mentioned this in my previous video on why Russell Westbrook stayed in Oklahoma City. It's because he is a dominant force. He is a legit threat in the NBA. He can literally be a one-man team in the NBA. He can put up monstrous numbers. So if that's not a reason in itself, then I don't know what is, because Russell Westbrook is the best all-around player. He's strong defensively. He's amazing offensively. He can do it all. And that's what an MVP should be. And if that's no reason to give him the award, I don't know what is. The second reason why I think Russell Westbrook is going to win the MVP award is because I think he is motivated because Kevin Durant left him for Stephen Curry. He is motivated. He was obviously hurt by the fact that his brother, his teammate for 8 years has now just left him to play with the enemy, to play with a guy who people think is better than him. Russell Westbrook is a very emotional player, and I think he's taking that to heart, and I think that's gonna motivating him. That's gonna be the fuel of his fire. That's gonna motivate him to lead his team, to elevate his play. I mentioned this in the last episode, talking about why the Cavs are going to win the NBA championship. LeBron James can elevate himself to another level. And I think now, with this motivation of Kevin Durant leaving to join the Warriors, I think that will motivate Russell Westbrook, and that will push him to the top. Will push him to his limits, and will make sure he will be the most dominant player in the league. So that he can show Kevin Durant that you made the biggest mistake of your career leaving me. And that's plain and simple. Those are the main reasons why I think Westbrook is going to win the MVP award. Just because, number one, he can do it. Like, he literally can put up monstrous numbers day in, day out. He's Mr. Triple-Double for a reason, as I like to call him. Because he can do it all. And that's what the best player in the league should be doing. Should be doing everything. And second of all, he's motivated. So we know that there's going to be a purpose when Russell Westbrook plays. And he's going to play with that passion and that energy that we all love to see from him. So that's why I think Russell Westbrook is going to win the Kia Most Valuable Player award. So since we're talking about who's going to win the MVP award, I think it's only fair to talk about the runner-up. Because typically, in this scenario, the runner-up is usually overlooked. So, in my opinion, I think the 2017 NBA Kia MVP runner-up is going to be Damian Lillard. Now, I don't think Damian Lillard is going to be necessarily the runner-up. He can potentially win the award. But I do think that he's going to be in the running for MVP next season. Now, why? Just like Russell Westbrook, I feel that Damian Lillard can put up the numbers. This guy can be a dominant player when he wants to. And as we saw in the last season, when Golden State was going up against Portland, Damian Lillard was able to match or outplay Stephen Curry, who is the so-called two-time MVP. If Damian Lillard was able to do something like that, there's no doubt in my mind that he's not able to do that on a consistent basis. Damian Lillard dropped around 52 points in that game and led his Portland Trailblazers, the underdogs in that game, to beat the 73-9 Golden State Warriors and handed them one of their few losses of that year. So Damian Lillard, he can put up those numbers. So that, like I said for Russell Westbrook, if that doesn't alone put him in the contention for MVP, I don't know what is. Because one of the biggest aspects of being the most valuable player is being able to put up numbers, to be able to completely dominate the league and be the best player in the league. And Damian Lillard can completely be that, in my opinion. I think he can achieve that. The second reason why I think Damian Lillard is going to be the runner-up or potentially the winner of the MVP award is because this guy is tired of being overlooked. Now, honestly, this guy has been overlooked every single time he has played the game of basketball. Last year we saw him being snubbed from the All-Star game and not even be making the All-NBA teams. This was a complete disrespect to Damian Lillard, in my opinion. I think fans and Damian Lillard himself realize that Damian Lillard is being very disrespected by the NBA because he is arguably one of the best players in the league, but he's never being appreciated for his greatness. Yes. And that, I think, is the motivation for him. I think he's tired of guys like Stephen Curry being put over him just because people don't believe in him. I think this guy is tired of being overlooked. So he's gonna want to show everybody why he should not be overlooked, why he should be the number one guy, why he should be MVP. So just like Russell Westbrook, this guy has something to play for. This guy has something to work for. He's going to be at his highest level. So just based on that, he has something to fight for. And that's something that a lot of other players don't have. They don't have a reason to strive for greatness. And that's exactly what Damian Lillard has. Which is why I think he's going to be in the contention for MVP. Because he's going to have a chip on his shoulder. He's going to have something to prove to everybody. He wants to show everybody that, look, you guys made a big mistake for not choosing me for the All-Star game, for snubbing me for the All-NBA team. You guys made the biggest mistake of your entire career. Because Damian Lillard knows that he is big time. And now, this year, he's going to want to prove it to everybody why he is one of the best players in the league right now. So overall, those are my two picks for MVP. It's going to be either Russell Westbrook or Damian Lillard. Now, as of right now, I'm mainly leaning towards Russell Westbrook. But either way, either one of these players can win the award. And I'm really excited to particularly watch these two players and see how well they're going to play after what happened to them in the off season and the past season. So I'm very excited about that. Anyways, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. Again, let me know in the comment section down below. Who do you think is going to win the MVP award? Do you think it's going to be Damian Lillard? Do you think it's Russell Westbrook? Do you think it's even going to be other players? Let me know in the comment section down below. Anyways, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. Again, subscribe to this channel for more of the season preview. We are just getting started here. We already have episode 1 uploaded by the time you're watching this episode. So please stay tuned. We're going to be answering more questions. We're going to be diving deeper into the season. And hopefully we're going to be answering all the questions that we all have about this upcoming NBA season. Anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed this episode. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. And I'll see you guys in the next episode of NBA Talk. Thanks for watching.